Hey, my wonderful Aries. I want to thank you guys so much for clicking on my channel. My name is Kamoy, as I am new here to YouTube, so I want to thank you for your patience, okay, as I learn to navigate my way through this platform, all right? My goal here on this channel is to help anyone on their spiritual path, whether you're ascending, whether you're an empath, or whether you're a light worker, or whether you're just into the energy and the symbols and guidance that you can get from the cards, okay? I do my readings a little differently because I am a certified Reiki level 2 healer. I will be getting my master certification in a couple of months. And just to throw that out there, if you are going to be getting a certification in Reiki healing, you may want to separate your classes because you guys... Look at what popped up in impasse again. This is the card that you guys had last week, and I'm going to keep that because it literally jumped out as I was shuffling, okay? You guys are at a place now in your life where we are ascending and getting to a higher vibration of things. So if you feel like you're drawn to this video, I don't think it's by coincidence. I don't believe anything is by coincidence. My goal here is to give you information and knowledge about your own selves, okay, and the things that you need to do to master all of this energy that we shift through as a whole on a collective, okay? So if you learn about yourself and you learn what triggers you, what doesn't trigger you, what makes you feel uncomfortable, what doesn't make you feel uncomfortable, then you're more better able to make decisions and choices to manifest and yield you the things that you want to experience in this lifetime, okay? Now, the way that I do my readings is I pull 2 chakra cards from the deck, and we go into exactly what our spirit and our guides are trying to tell us about these chakras, okay? There are 7 major chakra systems within your body, 7 major chakra wheels within your body, and my job is to help you to identify exactly what you may need to pay attention to that may be blocked or maybe have a little bit too much energy flowing through it, too much excessive energy, so you can be balanced, not just within, but also without, okay? With that being said, my lovelies, I'm just going to go ahead and thank our guides, our ancestors, as well as any angelic beings that are here to give us insight and clarity, all right? You are not always going to see me bless the room on camera because I do work from my sacred space, okay? So you're not always going to see that on camera, just for those of you, you know, who feel you may need to see that on camera, okay? As I was shuffling for you guys, I noticed that one of the cards that jumped out was the same card that you guys had in last week's reading, which was impasse. And this is all about sacral chakra work. This is where your emotions lie, okay? This is where your emotions lie, and you want to pay attention to any of your lower chakras because that's where emotions, anxiety, fear, worry, insecurities, they all resonate in your lower chakra. When this card shows up, this is a sacral chakra card. This is all about your emotions. So you still have decisions that you need to make, my wonderful Aries. You guys are at an impasse. You have choices that you need to make, okay? Then you also have your second chakra card that popped up is your heart chakra, which is all about wisdom. And I believe Capricorn's got wisdom this week too, okay, guys? So Spirit is asking you to... whatever decisions that you need to make, especially in your lower chakra, whatever emotional choices you may need to make, especially when it comes to love in this season, you want to do that, right, in a space of wisdom from your heart chakra. When wisdom pops up in your heart chakra, are you operating from a place of true wisdom, or are you operating from a place of impulse where you're just reacting, okay? And you're just reacting emotionally, and you're not operating with emotional maturity. That is what you need to pay attention to and ask yourself as we transition this week, okay? Last week, I believe you guys were all on the vibration of you can't force love. You can't force things into being, especially when it comes, when you're interacting with other people. Okay, and their thought patterns and their insecurities, you cannot force things into being. Everybody has a very individual natal chart that corresponds to what their experiences are going to be in this lifetime, okay? And as you get within yourself and you start to master all of these things within yourself that you need to master to gain wholeness within self, you start to understand that everybody's going through the same thing, right? And if you can get to a place, my wonderful Aries, where your decisions are made from a place of love, understanding, and wisdom, you're on the right path, okay? You're on the right path. Okay, so let's kind of clarify the chakra energy and see what we got going on today, okay? You got a lot of, okay, yeah. I'm going to clarify that one when we get into that. You got a lot of, you have a lot of good things on the board right now, but it still kind of feels like whatever decision that you need to make it in wisdom and not out of fear, okay? So you have the Sun card that popped up, right? And the Sun card is all about self-expression, okay? So the Sun card is all about you being able to get to a place within yourself where you're finding it easy to express yourself. The Sun card is all about success and fulfillment, okay? The Sun card, I think, is ruled by the sun, okay? The Sun card is ruled by the sun. So when the sun shines on any planet, especially within your zodiac sign, that's what's highlighted. But in this reading, let's just say the sun is representation of how you express yourself, self-expression, okay? Are you expressing yourself in your truth, or are you expressing yourself with the limitation that other people has created for you, or that maybe even that you've created for yourself, okay? The clarification under the Sun card, however, is a daughter of water. And water has to do with your emotions, okay? And if you can take a look at this card, you can actually see the moon there, okay? Now, this is all about creativity and new beginnings, okay? This is all about you being able to see the glass half full instead of half empty, okay? This is all about you being able to bring your own interpersonal self, right? Into balance, really, okay? Emotional balance, because the moon always represents emotions, okay? So you got the sun shining on your emotions and really saying that you have emotional balance coming in, and you have to operate from your heart chakra in wisdom. And if you operate and express yourself from your truth, and you do that with emotional balance and creativity, right? Whatever decision that you have coming up that you need to make, right? You can make that decision without guilt, without fear, without anxiety, without worry, okay? Because remember, the Sakura chakra is where your emotions lie, okay? And the daughter of water is definitely saying that you need to be more creative, okay? And this also can represent synchronicities coming into play. So you want to be mindful about that, my wonderful Aries also. Then you have the mother of water, okay? When the mother of water shows up, this is all about emotional balance. All about emotional balance, okay? All about emotional balance. Under the mother of water, you have the small medicine wheel, okay? When the small medicine wheel pops up, and this is a beautiful card. When the small medicine wheel pops up, you can kind of think about this is the Wheel of Fortune card. And I'm holding up these cards so you guys can actually take a look at this. So the Wheel of Fortune is all about like a change in your direction. Okay, you need to be able to change your direction. Hence probably why you're going through a situation of impasse, okay? I really am picking up, my wonderful Aries, that you guys, you're not supposed to make this this decision or this choice, right, based on a lack, based on, you're not supposed to make this decision emotionally, okay? You're going to want to bring creativity in and balance of your emotions in when you're making this decision in wisdom, okay? Whatever choice it is that you have to make, whether it's you need to maybe move on from a relationship, and it could be a job relationship, or it can be a love relationship. But judging from the energy that you guys were in last week, because you still had that same card popping up in past, and that same chakra showing up from last week, this could definitely be more romantic, okay? Yeah. Because then you have the Father of Fire coming in. Now the fire cards are all about your intuition, okay? They're all about your intuition. So this is about this is definitely about being able to bring back in, and if you look at this, this is being able to bring back in that natural born leader, that vision, right? Yep. And you got to be a natural born leader about your emotions too. You can't allow anyone to tell you how your emotions should be governed. You need to be able to govern your emotions by yourself, okay? So you got the Fire card, and then with the Fire card, you also have the 5 of Water, loss popping up, okay? Now, when this shows up, this is about honor. This is about vision. This is about entrepreneurship when this Father of Water shows up, okay? And because I'm really feeling like this has more to do with a personal relationship, this has to, I'm going to say that this is all about the vision and how you see the relationship, okay? And it seems like you're still viewing this relationship on 5 of Water, which is loss. You just kind of feel like emotionally, you may feel depleted, like you've given more than you've gotten back. Or now, pay attention, because this energy could be fluid too. If this is not you, this could be your partner. So this definitely, the energy could be interchangeable. But there seems to be like maybe you feel like you've given too much and not gotten back everything that you give out. Oh, okay. So you guys have transformation, which is a death card. Okay. You have transformation, which is a death card. Now, this is all about this is some intense energy, okay? Some things had to die. So you had to die to all of this emotional baggage. So all of this pain, all of this shit that came in that made you feel like there was some type of emotional loss, okay? That was needed for transformation to come in, because you're not going to be the same person at the end of this journey. You are not going to be the same person at the end of this journey. It is very important for you guys definitely to not make whatever decision you need to make, not make it unless you're operating from a place of wisdom and you're doing it from emotional stability, okay? That's going to be super important for you, my wonderful Aries, this week. All right, guys, I hope that was helpful. I want you guys to make sure that you pay attention to your sacral chakra, which has to do with your emotions, and make sure you're balancing out that sacral chakra with your heart chakra with wisdom, okay? You're operating in forgiveness, you're operating with an open heart, and you're operating to allow the sun energy of how you're truly expressing yourself with more emotional balance, okay? So you don't have to react emotionally when somebody says something or does something that hurts you or affects you. You have the choice in how you choose to react. So before you react, you may need to go within and see exactly where that pain or that anxiety is coming from, and then allow that to take you deeper to see exactly what the root and the cause is of your feelings and your emotions before you react. Make sure it's your shit that you're not. Make sure that before you react, it's not your shit that you need to deal with personally, but it's their energy that you need to make sure that you're addressing or tackling. Okay, you should not be projecting your fears and your insecurities on anybody else. My wonderful Aries, it's about you owning your shit, and it's about you making the decision that you need to make this week in wisdom. Balance your emotions and balance your feelings this week, okay? All right, my lovely, lovely, lovelies. I hope this was helpful. Anything I do on this channel is going to be about self-mastery, okay? I can tap into other people's energy, and I can give you how the other person is feeling, but at the end of the day, if you're not working on yourself, none of that shit matters. None of that shit matters. Work on yourself and watch how everything else in your life unfolds to a very high, bright, beautiful vibration of attracting in the shit that you want and letting go of the shit that you don't want, okay? This is all about your experience. This is all about how you're moving and transitioning in this world and this energy, okay? I hope this was helpful, my wonderful Aries. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Once again, this is to help anyone that's on this spiritual journey. If you're an empath, if you're a light worker, even if you're just seeking spiritual guidance, my videos are going to be about self-mastery, point blank, okay? Thank you so much for clicking. I will see you guys in your forecast next week. Make sure you do something kind for yourself, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.